So is that recording now?
Yes, it is.
Boom.
Okay, so
Right, 10 minutes, take 2. Woo.
if it freaks out again, we'll just switch to your phone.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Again. Hi.
Hello there.
So, look at you, casual. So,
Is everyone alright?
like you don't care. Right, if you watched the last one, we are gaming at Jackson's. That sounds a bit weird, actually.
Gaming at Jackson's.
Yeah,
How does it sound?
Gaying at Jackson's.
gaying at Jackson's.
If you say you're gaying at Jackson's, yeah, it just sounds a little bit weird.
Yeah, to continue with the theme of what we've been going on with in the previous episode, which is the kind of the test run, kind of pilot prototype, we're playing Resident Evil again. We're playing Resident Evil Remake on the Nintendo Gamecube.
Indeed we are.
Yes.
But unlike last time, we do actually have another camera recording the gameplay footage, so hopefully we'll be able to edit it into either a large box with us being in a small box, or it in a small box and us being in a large box. So,
And also, since we don't have, i.e. my laptop / any other forms of means to connect the camera to the TV, just to record code from the TV, it's going to be, like you just said, from a different camera, so it's going to look slightly odd, but serviceable.
But these cameras are the shit, so we're professional, man.
boom. So, yeah. Hope you like watching us sit here, talk about
Talk about just shit.
and then yeah, pretty much, and then get really intense whenever there's a cutscene playing.
It looks so weird seeing this in, like, what sort of is HD?
Kind of, yeah, 480p. Yeah,
It's not HD. But better.
reason for me actually, because what I've been saying before, I'm not a big motion control fan, but I do own a Wii. The main reason I got a Wii was because I wanted to get a component cable for my GameCube to go through all my Resident Evil games, because I have pretty much everything from 0 up to Resi 4 on GameCube, and I want a component cable just to make it look nicer on my HD TV. But it was like 50 or 60 quid to import one from Japan. And so it's actually cheaper for me to get
that so
like a
bad, yeah.
30 quid Wii with like a 5 quid component cable. And it worked out because I could buy a couple of the decent Wii games. So,
Yeah.
interesting decision behind that.
First best bit about the game.
When
I
I
remember this bit.
find the first zombie,
Yeah. The first time I looked at it, I was like, walked away.
Kenneth's getting his throat ripped out. That is an evil looking zombie though. The remake is definitely the more atmospheric and just horrible. Ugh. Then he grabbed me. Just of the monsters in it.
I remember like foolishly trying to kill that thing that first time I played
Yeah.
through. I got my butt kicked. Yeah.
On the PlayStation, I was playing as Chris, and I was like, let's try it. Whoosh. Knife. Nope. Game over. Switched to Jill. Got the gun. And then I came out of the room and realised that Barry kills it for you anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, balls out on the table.
That was ink ribbon, but I don't need it, yeah.
Need it? He's a pro. 5 saves, that's all he's gonna need.
More than likely, yeah. I know whenever we play, I think we did 19 saves on Resident Evil 3. Because even me, that is like my worst game. I mean, I love the game, but I'm just not very good at it as opposed to all the other games.
Yeah.
Although our last run, we've nailed the whole dodge maneuver. It's fair to say we can easily go up against Nemesis more now. Once you learn his patterns.
It's like that of any boss though, really.
Yeah. Just picked up the handgun.
That's why I like Japanese games.
Yeah.
Because the bosses are bosses as opposed to, I'm a dude with a shiny
There's some
gun.
hardcore bosses.
What, you mean like Halo 2?
Hmm.
You don't get a reference? Remember you have to fight the brute chieftain?
Oh,
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Then fight the Prophet in Halo 2, you can just jump and just beat him to death.
Yep, you jump on and you like, it's
Beat
like
him.
you're hijacking.
Yeah.
I like the idea of different stages in boss battles, like in most Zelda games. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I do love Ocarina of Time. And when I was playing through, I think the Forest Temple, you fight like a phantom version of Ganondorf, and he has a couple of different stages. First, he's on horseback, jumping back and forth between these giant portraits, and you have to guess which ones he's in to damage him. Then after that, he ditches the horse, and you fight him while he's like flying in midair, or like bouncing electrical bolts back and forth.
Yeah.
It just adds kind of variety and more tension to the boss, because you get rid of this one stage, like, oh no, now I have to completely forget everything I've learned about the other boss, because it's technically like a new one.
Yeah.
Won't really quite then. It's been ages since I played this one, and like the camera angles, they are like a lot more unforgiving in where they're like placed.
Yeah,
like in Resident Evil 2, it's a bit more high up, like CCTV camera footage, whereas this like lots of low angles. So when you came through that door, it's like literally facing at you. So
if a zombie were to come there right now, it looks so horrible, because also the way it's angled is that you're becoming higher than me.
Yeah.
Well, that adds to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It just makes it a lot more like, I don't want to be here. It may be a bit of a more manly voice.
I mean,
This is why I'm really psyched about Resident Evil Revelations. So I'm going to pick it up soon, because I'm a big Resi fan. For me, I was speaking to Grant earlier about this. I love Resident Evil 4. I think pretty much the majority of Resi fans love Resident Evil 4. But for me, in terms of story, it's more of a spin-off. Resident Evil 1 through to Code Veronica was the main story, basically. Umbrella, the corporation, making this virus, and this series of people, you know, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon, etc. Fuck. Sometimes I try and do a trick where they try to grab me, but they can't. We'll see how this turns out. Go away. Oh, that worked. Didn't actually grab me there.
It's what we like to call a fluke.
But yeah, Resident Evil 4. Zombie. Resident Evil 4, really good game, but in terms of the story, it's basically like not even related to Umbrella. It's just Leon 6 years later doing his thing.
But then I guess for Resident Evil 6, it has kind of like built him up as a person, like well, a character.
So for me, Revelations is more throwbacks, you know, Chris and Jill continuing their fight against bioterrorism. And they brought back in Umbrella and a couple other characters around it, because you had the whole new alliance that they've made to fight Umbrella and the biological weapons. And again, Resident Evil 5 felt also a spin-off as well, even though it brought back Wesker and a couple of the old viruses, because it built up to this... What?
I did like Wesker.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome. And it did build up well, because they brought in all the different things that they'd been doing over the years. In Resident Evil 2, he got the G-Virus sample. In Code Veronica, he got the Code Veronica sample. He got all these different viruses to make this one perfect one, Ouroboros.